or the hat until I get my braids.
Thursday, you getting your braids.
Right.
So hopefully we will be on time Thursday. She won't take all day like the other person.
Yeah.
She took a long time to do your braids. So.
I don't have that much hair.
I know.
God forbid if I had a lot of hair.
A lot going on. Those 4 people that were kidnapped in Mexico. Mm-hmm. That's big news.
Yeah.
Then
things happening in Mexico.
We still got the Shanquilla Robinson
People
thing in Mexico.
Get concerned now about traveling to that country.
To Mexico?
Mm-hmm. For anything. For vacation, for the medical procedures. Mexico is not safe.
And Shanquilla was in a tourist. Well, that was her friends.
Yeah, that was it.
So
that's a whole difference.
You can't blame Mexico for that.
But we're mad at Mexico for taking so long to look into her murder.
So if anything does happen to you, forget it. They won't do nothing about it. They won't do nothing about it.
Oh my God. I'm Mexico. Unless you guys get some politician or some actor to go out there for me, nobody gonna
say nothing about it. So you gotta protest and do all kind of stuff just to get people to look at you.
Yeah, that's true.
But and then our favorite guy who we can't stand, Tucker Carlson.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love him to death.
Tucker Carlson, first of all,
his name is too close to what names you can call him.
Well, we already know that he wasn't supposed to get those tapes in the first place. McCarthy gave him the tapes
exactly,
January 6th.
Which everybody was asking questions, why? And so of course he's gonna sit there and probably study them and try to pull his narrative out.
Right.
What he feels, is the story, telling the story in his eyes.
With his big bucket head.
And you really sit there and think your viewers are that dumb.
I'm trying to understand, why are they trying to spin this story?
Leave it alone. Leave it as it is.
You can talk about the people who came to the park and was doing that whole the protest thing.
Right.
How you gonna spin the people who went to the Capitol?
That the thing that gets me with a lot of these situations that come up when it's not people of color. Why don't is that white privilege again to change the narrative of something that you see has been done by a number of races of people, but when it's you, it's a different story.
Well, when it's
a group of white boys. They're all having fun and going to play ball.
Well, I told you it's both sides is extreme.
Yeah.
I don't like the extreme. There's people trying to take down Christopher Columbus statue.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Historically.
So now it's one way.
History alone, unless you changing the name of the street to a new person.
They go one extreme. The Republicans can go extreme conservative.
Yeah.
And then the Democrats go extreme liberal.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's common sense in the middle. It's extreme.
But I think with this situation, it reminds me, and we've talked to people when I was in college, we would always talk about the race thing and how you view people of different ethnicities and their actions and what they're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of times we would question the white kids and we'll put the scenario out there and then we'll say, black kids doing this.
Oh,
they're up to no good.
Yeah,
they're going to steal.
Yeah.
They're probably going to beat somebody up.
But,
white kids.
Okay.
They're just gathering together and have some fun.
But can I ask you this question? How is that different? This going back to what Chris Rock said.
Yeah.
Selective outrage.
Yes.
And some things Meghan Markle was saying was racist, was not. How is that any different than us? If we in the gas station or something and black people walk by, we click our door. Mm-hmm. And we black and we click our door. Mm-hmm. Or if we see a bunch of black guys standing on the corner, they up to no good. Why they standing on the corner? They up to no good. But the white kids standing on the corner, they must be going to play.
They just having fun, just hanging out.
They getting ready to go play something, some kind of game. We do it to ourselves.
Yeah, we do it.
So how is that different? But you know what? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna change that.
Change it, please.
I
felt like I was losing.
No.
I was losing that argument.
No. Black people, we don't just do it for black people. We do it for anybody. Because if we see a bunch of white people standing on the corner that look like they rockers or something or tattoos,
we don't trust.
We're gonna be like, y'all up to no good.
Scary. What you doing here? Why are you hanging out?
Or a white person in a black neighborhood. What he doing here?
Yeah.
So we do it to everybody.
Yeah. We give everybody a chance to be whatever. We're fearful.
Yeah, we go after everybody.
But I just hate when they change the narrative like Tucker Carlson was doing with that whole January 6th.
What did he do? What did the View say?
Go ahead. They showed a video clip.
Can't stand Tucker Carlson. He's like a Muppet. He's like... So what are you trying to say?
Improve or remove in Jesus' name.
What's going on?
Go ahead, man. Oh.
All right, here we go.
We all saw the violent Capitol insurrection play out on live TV back on January 6, 2021. I don't think anybody thought it was a TV show. I don't think anybody was not sure what they were looking at. But the footage was so brutal. So we have to warn you, because we've got to show you a moment of it. So take a look.
I can't keep showing that.
Carlson took a page from George Orwell's 1984 and told his viewers to reject the evidence of their eyes and ears. Take a look.
The crowd was enormous. A small percentage of them were hooligans. They committed vandalism. You've seen their pictures again and again. But the overwhelming majority weren't. They were peaceful. They were orderly and meek. These were not insurrectionists. They were sightseers.
Oh, you had to stop it. You're not even playing no more. That's what Joy was saying. The audience even started laughing. She said, "Are you kidding? This is a comedy show." Da, 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 da. They wasn't people that's trying to attack the
I didn't
Capitol.
see this.
They were tourists. They was just people minding their own business.
I've been to the Capitol,
Yes.
and I don't ever remember going up to old books and documents and flipping through them and looking.
Taking photos in areas that's secured.
Let's go with what bonehead Tucker Carlson said, that they were tourists.
They were taking photos of probably, well, here's the escape door.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go with what Tucker Carlson said.
Okay.
That they were tourists.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Were they supposed to be in there?
No.
Okay.
Or the reasons they were in there, because I know some of them did come and tour first, and they were part of the group that came and attacked.
No, he said the majority.
Okay.
So let's just go with what he said.
Yeah.
First of all, how did you get in there? You climbed through the window.
Yeah.
You climbed through tourists who climbed through a broken window.
Okay. Was that from the insurrection on that day of the people?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my mother said you went through a broken door that was kicked down.
Oh.
Never mind.
So this is happening the same day.
Never mind the guard who's screaming at the other side of the building. I'm just in here to tour. The majority of us.
There's a fight going on, but I'm here to tour the building.
So go with what that bonehead said.
Okay.
Why are you in there?
They're tourists.
But why are you touring?
They have the right to take time to enjoy the Capitol and what it represents.
All right, so then let's tour the White House then.
Okay.
When if Trump gets into the White House again, as black people, we'll tour the White House.
That's a different color tour.
No, hold on.
So they won't call us tourists.
Tucker Carlson.
They'll call us terrorists.
No. Tucker Carlson said they were tourists.
Okay.
So if I climb over the fence, even though I can't climb, but if 1,000 black people climb over the fence of the White House,
the fact that you're climbing a fence.
No, the majority of us want to just see what the White House looks like.
No, you got to say it.
We're not there to hang Mike Pence.
But you got to say it the way I think he's trying to say it. If that fence was torn down, God forbid, by a rowdy crowd,
and you just walk through,
and that fence is broken and torn and hanging, I want to tour.
No, he's an idiot.
I'm going in for a different reason.
This is what he should have said.
I'm going to knock down the torn fence and take a time to tour.
This is what he should have said.
Yeah.
The people on the outside, he could have said, were peaceful.
Right.
They didn't go
Those who are already in the building
are not, or if you're already in the building, you like looking like this, like what's going on?
You think that's what he's trying to say?
The people that he just showed in this video were not just going like, what's going on? They were looking at...
Was there a tour going on at the time? And maybe there were people in there and he's trying to... I'm trying to see the innocence
of that bonehead.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Footage from inside the Capitol overturns the story you've heard about January 6th. Protesters queue up in neat little lines. They give each other tours outside the Speaker's office. They take cheerful selfies and they smile. They're not destroying the Capitol.
I can't do this.
Now you see why our government is mad at him.
He just said they took selfies outside the Speaker of the House's office. As a tourist, when do you ever get to go to the Speaker of the House's office?
See how he's changed the narrative? And this is not the only time someone like him has done this. They change the narrative when it seeks to fulfill their, to make them look good. He's changing the narrative. That's why he probably sat down and looked at the footage when McCarthy gave it to him.
It's just like when Candace Owens and Kanye said that the police didn't have the neck, his
they didn't really have his knee on
George Floyd's neck.
Yes.
Even though we all saw
We saw a knee physically on his neck. Oh no, that wasn't on his neck.
And when he was saying mother, he was talking about his girlfriend.
Yeah. See how you try to change
that didn't really kill, the police didn't really kill him. It was the drugs in his body that killed him.
Do they think kind of
like... Do they think we stupid?
Like Judge Judy said, you going to spit on me? You're going to what? You spit on me and say it's raining? And say it's raining. People are really... I don't know, Kim. Maybe they think maybe he feels his audience is that naive.
But to have the nerve to do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And they want to know why this country is the way it is right now. Mm-hmm. Because if this is the media and this is and he's still on the air.
Yeah, he's still
Why is he still on the air?
And he hasn't been let go like the black lady. And she's made what comments
on MSNBC.
Yes.
All right. I don't even know if I can sit through this.
Go ahead.
They obviously revere the Capitol.
What is this? Well, how can you not? Especially after you've, heard some of his emails about Dominion and all the stuff going on. I mean, listen, I don't know what he's playing at, but people saw what they saw. They saw what they saw. And they've seen what's gone down with it. And no matter what, you can't put this monkey back in the cage.
You can't. We saw
with our own eyes,
just like Candace Owens' biography or whatever that was. She documentary didn't change what people saw.
Right.
No one went and said, "Oh, you right. They didn't kill George Floyd. You right, Candace.
His knee wasn't on his neck. It was just on the back of his
neck." The only people who changed were people who didn't, like you said, who didn't want to believe it in the first place and who wanted to change the narrative.
Right. There are people in this world who don't believe the Holocaust.
Yeah, well,
I'm trying to figure out.
Remember, Kanye said that
Kanye was stupid.
He liked Hitler.
He was not on his meds then when he made that comment. Because come on, dude.
All right, here we go.
So I'm just trying to figure out how naive people think, how naive. And then Joy keep bringing up on The View that the Fox News, these news people, they're not news people, they're entertainment. This is not like real news information they're sharing with the world.
Well, the government is upset that Tucker Carlson is trying to spin this story.
Yes.
We've spent, I don't even know how many millions of dollars.
Why don't they sit him down if he's making the government uncomfortable?
I believe what you said before. He has something on Rupert Murdoch.
He has to.
Because Rupert Murdoch didn't mention him when he talked about his newscasters who lied.
Yeah.
He didn't mention Tucker Carlson. He got something on that old man.
And Tucker Carlson is the reason why that lady got fired.
He got something on that man. He got something on him. What does Tucker Carlson have on Rupert Murdoch?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on behind closed doors, Tucker? Because now that you got the government mad at your
and why would McCarthy give Tucker Carlson
out of all the news people him?
He must have something on him too. Tucker is getting it.
Yes, he is. He's got something.
He got something on all of them.
There's something that needs to be said about this man.
Maybe what he has on Rupert Murdoch is the same thing he has on McCarthy. Like maybe it's something he has on all of the elected officials.
No white person or any person have that much power unless you got some messiness on somebody.
What's done in the dark?
Think, Ma? Tucker Carlson has a lot of power.
Yeah. He has too much power.
He's just a mediocre news person.
Yeah, he got something. Mm-hmm. But what's done in the dark
is coming to light.
Always comes to light.
Or remove Tucker.
Ask Nixon. Anything you do, it's going to come out.
It does. Yeah. I am not a liar.
Wendy says, much love, ladies. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Wendy said, hey, Wendy. Wendy says, remember the white-black doll experiment in the 60s? Which one? The good doll? Oh, yeah. They all picked the white doll. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Emerald says, hey, ladies. Hey, Emerald. And Emerald says, Wendy says he's not a journalist. No.
Yeah, he's not
None
a journalist.
of them are.
He's making himself to be one. But I'm telling you, I hate when people change the narratives. Call it what it is. They acted crazy on that day. I don't care what color they were and how big they were, how famous they were, how rich they were. They acted ugly on that day. All of them.
And they don't want to say.
And they don't want to admit it. Yes, we acted ugly on this day. Yeah, you're right. And we shouldn't do it again.
But my thing is, why are you trying to make excuses for it? Just call it what it is.
I don't know what. I think that's pride. That's pride.
Oh my God, that pride.
That pride can blind you to even things that's common sense because you got to be on top. Pride lifts you up.
It's the same thing we talked about when we talked about Black Wall Street being burnt down.
Yes.
We're talking right now. We was talking. I think we're gonna we're gonna talk about it later on today about North Carolina, the HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
There's another group of white kids that's acting up
at an HBCU.
No one cared about HBCUs when they didn't have no money.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, people start giving to HBCUs. HBCUs have money. Our vice president, HBCU.
Yep.
Everybody's talking
Putting
positive.
it back on the map. Yes.
HBCU. And now, all of a sudden, a group of white people want to say no.
No, and we're gonna
you
sue.
Can't. Y'all doing good now, so it's just like Black Wall Street.
We're gonna sue you. Why you bother? It's. I remember.
Oh my, that spirit.
I remember the conversations back when Farrakhan was speaking, and Farrakhan was on the same page as the Aryan Nation and the KKK. Separatism. Hey, we want separate. We all feeling the same way. Blacks, you stay here. Whites, you stay here. Have your own banks. Have your own communities.
No, they not.
When we do have everything and we're prospering, who comes and breaks it down and burns it down and messes it down?
Because it can't be separate.
God.
It can't be separate and equal.
You can't see us excel. You can't see us go forward.
That's a spirit.
That is a spirit because it's beyond
not all
human
white people.
thinking.
It's not all white people.
No, it's not.
It's
not.
white people who embellish that spirit.
Yeah, that's true. Because we've had so many that got on the bandwagon with us with the fight for equality.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that. And that's how the world should be.
Or it's white people who's like, I want everybody to be good.
Yes.
I want everybody to be prosperous.
Equal playing field for
but
everyone.
It's those same ones that got that spirit.
Get jealous. Don't want us to prosper. And then you
they don't want anybody.
And you change the narrative when you mess up.
Oh my God.
Oh, I like that spirit.
I know. That's Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
For you to take a story that was obviously a bunch of white people who went rage, who stormed the Capitol,
no matter what their reason was,
and said hang Mike Pence, and messed up stuff in the White House, in the Capitol.
Have died from that,
and people who died, and try to spin it and say what the majority of the people there. But you don't say that when there's people riots in the street.
No,
you don't say the majority of the people were just getting free groceries.
Right?
Did you know that the majority of the people were? That's a very bad. That's a neighborhood where people didn't have money, and so there was only a few people who kicked the door in. But majority of those were single moms going in there and was getting food for their kids.
Shopping.
Let's start spinning every story.
Yes.
So let's do what Tucker Carlson did. We're going to spin every story now. Every story. The cop who had his knee on George Floyd, he was tired. And he was resting, and he didn't know.
Well, that's them spinning it.
Well, you're right. We're gonna spin all of. Well, we don't get that many stories to spin. When do we get a story to spin?
I know. Well, Kanye, he just wasn't on his meds.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, Jewish people. When he made those comments, he was just not taking.
Oh,
his
that's
meds.
right. We're gonna spin that. Kanye West was not on his meds.
Yeah.
And he really does care about Jewish people.
Yes, he does.
And he married a white lady, for goodness sakes, and he had kids.
Yeah.
So he's not racist. He's not a prejudiced person. No. He just was having a bad day that day.
Thank you.
So all of that, any of those
Change
stories,
the narratives in all of them. Even our athletes.
Jay Moran, when he had the gun in the and when he was holding the gun up, he was protecting himself too,
and his mother,
Yeah.
And when he was at that nightclub, he was letting y'all know
know that don't rob me of my friends.
Yes.
I'm protection
protecting
here.
my friends.
I have protection. He's no different than when you see Trump's son posing with his gun.
Thank you.
And shooting a deer and all kind of stuff.
The rights to carry.
Exactly.
That's what we all agree on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to start spinning stories, guys, on the Woods Report. We're going to spin stories.
People they're going to be listening like, no.
Because if we could become millionaires like Tucker Carlson by spinning stories, let's do that. Those of you who've been with us from the beginning, you guys know when we say the word spin, we're spinning a story.
Right. We're putting a spin on it.
You guys know the real Kim and Lenora.
Yes.
But we're Tucker Carlsons going forward. Because we want to be famous and rich.
And that's what his
sell our soul to the devil.
Oh, that man. So we'll see what happens if he gets any backlash from him putting that out there.
Wendy said Rosewood, Black Wall Street, burned down.
You can name them all, Wendy. Yes. Doing our thing, girl.
Not messing with nobody. We was prospering. We was doing it. We was educating ourselves.
Y'all doing too good over there. I got to come in. They messing up. They going too far. Now, I'm jealous. I can't let them surpass me.
All right, let's move on from this nut job, Tucker Carlson.
Go ahead.
You done with him? Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
another situation in Mexico, huh?
Yeah, we talked about that. 2 Americans kidnapped in Mexico, found dead. 2 rescued alive, and they're back in the U.S.
Yes.
The group crossed into Mexico on Friday. One of the 2 found alive is injured. I wonder did they talk about how they get out? Did you see that, Mom?
Did they finally find out that they were not smugglers, drug dealers or something?
2 of the 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico have been found dead, while the other 2 were rescued alive, officials announced Tuesday. The survivors, Eric James Williams and Latavia Tay McGee, have returned to the U.S., their family said. The 4 Americans, Williams, McGee, Zendo Brown, and McGee's cousin, Shaid Woodard, arrived Friday morning. We were saying when? In Matamoros, Mexico, which is in the northeastern state of the Tamaulipas, just south of Brownsville, Texas.
So right over the Texas line.
Shortly after crossing into Mexico, unidentified gunmen shot the passengers of the vehicle. The U.S. Embassy in Mexico City said the Americans had been traveling in a white minivan. The gunmen herded the 4 U.S. citizens into another vehicle and fled, the embassy said. The Americans were not directly targeted, Attorney General of this place said in a news conference. It seems to be that it was a misunderstanding. He's getting ready to spin it too.
A misunderstanding means you're not going to start shooting your gun, are you?
So, Mr. Attorney General of this Mexico place, you say firing on a van is a misunderstanding.
Did they fire it first? Pray tell. What's the misunderstanding? Black people in a white vehicle coming in your city? What's the misunderstanding for you to start shooting?
The Mexican investigators believe the kidnappers may have wrongly believed the Americans were rival human traffickers.
And you start shooting right away.
A source close to the investigation told ABC News.
But why wouldn't you not stop them, put a gun to them, and get out the car? Let's see what you got in here. Why would you start shooting right away?
And as an attorney general, the first thing for you to say is it was a misunderstanding is bad.
Thank you.
Because that means if I'm driving in my car and the people in your place have a misunderstanding,
it's going to be me.
I'm getting shot too.
Like you and me and Mama. Let's say for sake of argument, we go over there.
So everybody gets shot with a misunderstanding in Mexico. Is that what he's saying?
He got to clean that one up.
Shouldn't you, in a misunderstanding, get pulled over?
Yes.
Who are you?
Yeah. What you doing here? What's your ID? Where you from?
That's a misunderstanding.
What's your business here? We going to the doctor to get such and such. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a misunderstanding. I'm sorry. I thought you was a drug dealer.
From Haiti.
Can you all explain?
I'm from South Carolina.
Drug dealers that kidnapped them.
It was.
Okay.
They thought that the people in the van were drug dealers. A rival gang.
Okay, but I thought that it was all the gang that the people that drug dealers that pulled them out.
It was.
Put them in the truck.
It was.
The point that Kim is making
Is
is
that
the attorney
the general
general
said it was a
comment.
misunderstanding.
That's his problem. Let's just say wrong for wrong. And they probably were cartel drug dealers or whatever. That shouldn't have been his first comment.
Is this a
It's a
misunderstanding?
misunderstanding. Oh, we thought they were who?
Oh, they thought they were.
They thought they because you're not taking up for this cartel group, are you?
Well, you know, they bought and paid for
They
it.
thought that they were drug. You should have said it like that.
We get paid. You know, if anybody knows, the cartel runs Mexico.
misunderstanding.
Well, you know, the cartel runs Mexico.
I know, and they coming over here.
So he
running
can't
the
say
show.
nothing. He can't say nothing.
That's
They
true.
got his head on the block.
We'll see.
Williams had a gunshot wound to his leg, said the governor. Oh, jeez. During the 3 days they were held, the Americans were transferred to various places, including a clinic, in order to create confusion and avoid rescue efforts. One person has been arrested. The 24-year-old suspect was in charge of looking after the victims inside the house where they were found. Isn't it funny how the one guy arrested was the guy who was supposed to be looking after them, and they probably escaped? They gave him up.
Okay.
You got to go. One of the survivors, McGee, is a mother of 5 who traveled from South Carolina to Mexico for a cosmetic medical
I
procedure.
bet she won't do that again.
Y'all stop going to Dominican Republic and Mexico.
Because a lot of these procedures that you haven't done are not U.S. approved. So that's why you're going to another country, which can be a blotched job. And you can even die from that.
Her mother, Barbara Burgess, told ABC News she had to hold my heart when the FBI came to her home on Tuesday with the news her daughter was alive. McGee spoke to her mother from a Texas hospital on Tuesday and told her mother she had no major injuries. I wonder why we got to find out why they let some go and not the others. Williams was the second survivor, called his wife, Michelle Williams, as he was being transported to Texas hospital. It was just tears of joy, she said. The bodies of the 2 deceased Americans will be transferred to the U.S. on Tuesday. The State Department is in the process of, what is that?
Where you at?
Right here.
Repatriating?
The 2 deceased victims, spokespersons Ned Price
Okay.
said Tuesday afternoon. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby told reporters Tuesday, "We offer our deepest condolences to the friends and families of those who were killed in this attack."
Now, I don't think that they were, now I could be wrong, by the way that they were even handling this when they went to the house, they took them from one car to another. They may not have been 100% criminals. They were probably trying to get them thinking they were drug dealers, but they handled it wrong.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, who's to say, yeah, they could be part of the cartel, whatever, but I don't think that they would be that bold and open.
Well, the
as
cartel wouldn't be that sloppy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And for sure, 2 wouldn't have gotten away.
That's what I'm
if
saying.
If that was the cartel.
That's what I'm saying. If it was truly the cartel, like Mama, what you were thinking.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been, they did this sloppy.
I think it's some regular old citizens. And tried to rob them. That's what I think. And they messed up.
Yeah.
President Joe Biden has been kept updated on the situation. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said Tuesday, adding that the U.S. officials are in touch with the families. What's going on, Biden, with you and Shanquilla Robinson?
That too. Anything with Mexico right now?
Why don't you just do one trip to Mexico and take care of all of it?
Take care of it all. Thank you. Or Vice President Kamala, she can go. Like, again, this is a police-related matter. This is criminals, and she's a prosecutor. That's her field. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think it was the cartel. I think it was.
The cartel probably would have killed them all.
Oh, they wouldn't have been. And they wouldn't have been sloppy, like you said.
Thank you.
They wouldn't have been sloppy. When the cartel come after you, don't nobody know you existed.
Right. And then they probably would have.
They get rid of everybody.
And the sad thing is, I have this faith. For some reason, I have faith in the cartel to go, they ain't no dealers.
The cartel,
they probably have worked with them so much they kind of know what hints.
First of all, the cartel would have been like, y'all black. No.
Were they from Haiti? They thought they were from Haiti. They thought they were drug smugglers from Haiti. They must have had problems with drug smugglers from Haiti. That's what we're saying.
Oh, and they coming through the U.S.
They coming through the U.S. and they probably drink, and cartel would kind of know, right?
Okay, so let this be a lesson to everybody. If there's a war going on right now between the Haitians and the Mexicans,
they said they got in the middle of it.
We can't be going to Mexico as black people.
Didn't they say that on the news? They said that these 4 people got in the middle of what's been going on with Haiti and Mexico.
Yes. Yeah. Because normally they don't even look at us.
No. Mm-mm.
But if it's Haiti, they're going to be looking at every black person that come through there.
Every black person. Yep.
Yeah, if I was y'all, I wouldn't go to Mexico.
Especially that area.
I wouldn't go to nowhere in Mexico for a while.
Cancun, nowhere.
If we was on a cruise.
Those 4 people got lost.
Oh, if we was on a cruise,
they were driving.
If we was on a cruise and it stopped in Cancun, I'm not getting off.
We would stay on the boat. We did stay.
They're gonna be like, we didn't go to last because we've been to Cancun 100 times.
But when we went to Cancun last time, we didn't get off the boat.
No, we didn't.
We sure
but
did.
it's not because of this, because we've been 100 times.
Yeah, that's our reason.
Yeah,
but
I'm not going anymore.
Mexico, get it together.
Not until this battle between the Haitians and the Mexicans is done.
And the issue with that Shanquilla.
And I got these locks too. They gonna think I'm West Indian.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, okay. She Haitian. She West Indian.
They'll shoot you first. Oh no.
A misunderstanding. They don't even ask me for they don't even see if I got an accent.
There was a misunderstanding. You black. We thought you was from Haiti.
Like every black person is from Haiti.
They gonna shoot everyone.
She had an American hat, for God's sake.
Okay.
They didn't even have time to talk.
That's what I was saying, a misunderstanding. What is this, the lieutenant, the general, what's his name? What was
Attorney General.
Attorney General trying to cover this one up. No, dude, y'all messed up. Okay.
They could at least pull them over like you said.
They showed them how they got him out the car. They told him to get
Well, they shot the car first.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Could you at least pull me over and ask
me some questions?
Be like, where you from?
At least our police officers do that. They may chase you.
No, our police officers pull you out the car and kill you. So I guess it's the same.
Oh, no, they pull you out. They don't shoot the car, do they?
I guess it's the same, whether you're in Mexico or here.
Gosh.
All right. Okay. Either way, I guess.
I something though, because I took it the wrong way. Explain it to me.
What, Ma?
I thought that that gang, whatever you call it,
cartel,
shot their car.
They did.
And made them get out.
They did. They pulled them out.
It sounds like it's the policeman.
No. It was them. It was the gang that shot the car up and pulled them out.
Okay.
Yeah, we just being funny by saying that that's the police
funny.
here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Ida Campo said, I just came across you 2 ladies and you all and Mama are my jam. Oh, thank you, Ida.
Thank you.
She said, go ahead and spin, y'all. And M Perk, hey, M, said, hi, ladies. And Wendy said, hey, M Perk.
Hey.
All right, y'all. So how you spinning this one?
Oh.
What happened was, these
they probably was playing their music loud.
They was playing it. You know how black people are,
and they was playing disturbing the peace.
And they was probably playing Wyclef.
You think?
And they thought they was Haitian.
Yes.
And he said someone called 911, and they was playing it going through loud.
I understand.
And they didn't have to pull them over to ask if they was
playing
Haitian.
Haitian music.
They thought they was Haitian.
Yes, that was it. That's their reason for doing what they did.
And they were regular people.
I bet you the other guy that they probably shot was probably coming at them or trying to throw his arm up like he was going to hurt them or something.
Right.
So they had to protect themselves.
You know how black people are. Black people are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you know they was trying to blow their horn, but again, he was playing Wyclef loud, and they whammed into the car because they was nervous. Mm-hmm. And they didn't. And these were regular people. These weren't drug dealers. These were regular Mexican people.
Oh, okay.
And they were trying to stop the Mexican cartel and the Haitians from fighting against each other. So when they saw these Haitians coming over, they thought they was Haitians.
Protecting our area.
Yeah. Then they pulled them out of the car and they took them to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they did take them to a clinic.
Yeah. And then they was trying. And then they took them to the house. Uh-huh. And that one guy was supposed to watch them and make sure they was okay and give them some sandwiches and stuff. Right. And what he did is he was trying to get them some sandwiches, and the black lady hit him over his head and knocked him out. And that's how she got out. That's how they got out. Okay. And the 2 died because maybe somebody in the neighborhood, a dog or something, attacked them. That's what happened.
Or they probably was injured and they couldn't get to the
hospital in time. That's what happened.
So they bled out. Probably.
Yeah. But Mexico's a wonderful place to go to.
It sure is.
It's a wonderful. Everybody should go.
Spring break.
Go. In a white van.
Yes.
Everybody. But all black people just bunch up in a van. In a van.
And play your white clip. Well, that means
why take a lot of cars? Just take a van. And put 8 of y'all in there.
Yes.
And then drive around. You don't have to stay in the tourist area.
Yes.
Drive around.
Trust the city folks to help you if you get lost.
Drive around.
Yes. Because if you need that surgery, that medical procedure, girl, go for it.
And if anything happens to you, the American government will be right there for you.
Yes, they will.
Just like they are for Shanquilla Robinson.
They doing their thing.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything, whether it be your friends that hurt you or somebody in the neighborhood that hurts you.
I can't even do it.
That's the spin.
Mama's even laughing. That's so ridiculous.
That's a Tucker Carlson spin.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The next story. Okay. Ida said, see what happens was they could have done with tummy tuck money and kept it moving, but no. Yep. So she probably did go over there for a tummy tuck or something.
And they drove there because it's closer to the country, Texas. After Texas, you go right over that line.
To Mexico.
Wow.
That's why our friend didn't want to go. I told you we went to San Diego.
Oh, really?
And I wanted to get some tacos in Tijuana. And she's Mexican. And she's like, I don't want to go there.
She didn't even want to go.
She did not want to go to Tijuana. We ended up going. And the whole time she was nervous. Now I know. She know more than I know.
Yeah. And who's to say she may have, who knows her family experienced some things, some stories.
You're right. Ooh. All right, here we go. Video. Hailey Bailey shares first look at new Little Mermaid Ariel doll.
We've been seeing the previews.
The Little Mermaid star Hailey Bailey took to Instagram to share a first look at the new Ariel doll, styled after her in a highly anticipated live action film. I am literally choking up because this means so much to me, and to have one that looks like me, that's my favorite Disney character, is very surreal. Bailey emotionally stated in the new video. Watch her post and check out a first look at the doll below. It has not yet been revealed when or where the doll will be available for purchase. The Little Mermaid will officially swim into movie theaters on May 26th. Watch the most recent trailer here. So this is her talking about her doll.
Today, I have something really exciting to reveal to you all. I am gonna cry. This is the new Little Mermaid doll. I am literally choking up because this means so much to me, and to have one that looks like me, that's my
I'm surprised to
favorite
hear that color.
The character is very surreal, and look, she even has my mole. See? Look! And the hair. And the tail, the bottom of it, the okay, I'm just stunned, so I don't quite know what to do with it, but I'm gonna steal this and take it home and hide it forever.
Isn't that
You're
sweet?
always fascinated to have a doll after you.
She's so sweet. Now here's the thing with Hailey Bailey. The doll's hair is red because you didn't see the original mermaid, Little Mermaid.
She was a redhead?
She has a red hair. Yeah. So they have to at least, people losing their minds. She's black, for God's sake. I know. At least let her keep red hair.
People that's been commenting on the fact that she's black. The Little Mermaid being black. Does it matter what color the Little Mermaid is?
First of all, it's a mermaid.
It's a fictional character.
Not real.
My goodness, are we that stuck on color?
Yes.
Would they be as outraged if it was a Hispanic mermaid?
I hear the two. Let me tell you the two people the two sides that's upset.
Yes.
The black people that's upset are upset because they said, why y'all always got to keep giving us watered down characters? Why can't y'all create a whole new character and she's black?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a black character.
That's fine, but
why does it have to be a white character and then we somehow get the watered down version of the white character?
Why does it have to be watered down? The Little Mermaid is known all over the world.
Well, that's one. That's the black people that's mad. Okay. And some white people that say Don't y'all want your own character?
We want that and more.
Okay.
We want our cake and eat it too.
Right. And then you have the other people on the other side who don't like the fact that you're changing the original historical character to be black because she wouldn't be black in these seas or whatever this is in this part of the region in real life, wherever this story takes place. She wouldn't be a black person.
That's what Whoopi was getting mad. Isn't that a make-believe area where she's from?
There's also a talking octopus.
Thank you. What is wrong? Oh, I think Whoopi is really mad when she hears about this kind of stuff because she says she a hyena. Is that okay for me to be a black hyena? If you want to be a white hyena next time?
No, a white hyena you can't be because that's Africa. See, they in Africa.
But there's white Afrikaners though.
But if you made that hyena white, people would be mad. Because that hyena is from Africa.
Make-believe world. A whole new world.
They didn't say nothing about the Lion King having a white voice.
I can see them saying, okay, I'll meet you halfway. Mm-hmm. The Little Mermaid, there's nothing written in the book saying she has to be a white character because she can be really any character.
Right.
Any ethnicity. Dora, I can see because Dora is Spanish.
Right.
That's a Spanish character, whether you make her a dark-skinned Spanish girl
right.
or a light-skinned Spanish girl, she's Spanish.
Right.
So I do see that.
Right.
Whereas the Little Mermaid, she from England?
Yeah.
She from, what is...
And,
God, that makes me mad.
And the fact that it's just another spin on a story.
Yes.
It's not real.
It's like when Brandy played Cinderella.
Why do people care?
They want us to probably do what we did with the Wiz.
And if you really want to be technical.
We didn't do the Wizard of Oz with the Black Dorothy. We did a Wiz, which is
that's what they saying.
The Wizard of Oz.
You should have did the Mermaid. You should have did a spinoff of the Mermaid.
Look.
But here's the other thing. Well, they getting ready to do a Wizard of Oz black. I told you they getting ready to do the Wizard of Oz black.
Play Dorothy.
I don't know. But here's the other thing. If you really want to be technical, the stories of mermaids were from Africa.
Ooh.
So if you really want to be technical, go back and do your research. The original stories about mermaids, about women that lived in the waters and were these mystical creatures.
Yes.
Stemmed from Africa.
Oh.
So that was one of the stories that was stolen from Africa.
See?
Wow. So if you really want to get technical.
Oh, but no, they want to do away with history.
If you really want to get technical.
Black people, so they wouldn't want to hear that.
So let's just be honest.
Anything that points the origin to Africa, the continent of Africa, even in the biblical.
I'm not even
when man was born.
I'm not even making up.
Eden.
I'm not even making up anything. Go back and look at the mystical stories, just like the Greek gods and all of that. Mm-hmm. Go back and look at the mystical stories of mermaids.
They didn't come from America because America's not even that old.
They came from African folklore. And it was stolen.
See,
so
nobody talks about that.
But you don't want to talk about that. So honestly, if we were going to say fakeness. The fake mermaid really should have been black.
The European, the white skin, the pale, skin.
Let me see. Wendy says, OMG 2 up. We were first. OMG 2 up. What does
that mean, Wendy?
I don't know, Wendy.
Oh my God.
Rosewood, Blackstreet, Wall Street burned down. Hello, M Perk. OMG 2 up. I don't know. Mm-hmm. We were first. Wendy says, Mammy Wata is one of the most popular and powerful African water spirits. She is most often portrayed as mermaid, though she has other forms. Mammy Wata heals the sick and brings good luck to her. That's what I'm saying. It was African folklore way before it was Disney.
This is the narrative that they want to use.
Ida says, girl, that doll is cute. Man, can't we all get along? This crap is made up, people. Get a life. Thank you.
Thank you. And things gotta have color.
And Wendy says we were first. Thank you. It's just a doll.
But that's what I'm saying. You always want it. People are always changing the narrative because that's what you've been told, that it's this look. Oh my God, you're going to be that. No, you're changing the look.
God
forbid. The narrative. My goodness. What's wrong with that?
God forbid if a movie come out with Jesus Christ is black.
Yeah. He has blue eyes, remember?
They'll lose their mind.
Really? Oh,
Just
God.
make sure you know who he is.
Are we
So
ever-
when you die, you go to heaven.
God, it makes me so
right.
tired of color.
Regardless of what color he is.
Yes. But
All right.
but good luck for you to
I know, she's so cute.
her cute little doll.
Yes.
And regardless of her color, she's a cute girl.
What do you want her to be?
I would see people complaining if she wasn't attractive. Like, ooh.
And her voice was horrible.
What's
But
wrong
her
with
voice is
people? She's a
wonderful.
cute girl. She's pretty. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate people that's racist
I'm
like
telling
that.
you.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So the doll is coming out. It's so cute.
In the movie.
See, she's redhead. See, all of that. Disney drops new Little Mermaid teaser. All of that. Melissa McCarthy is going to be in the movie.
Okay.
I can't wait to see that.
Okay.
A lot of people are going to be in the movie. I'm looking at some of the different people. Lin-Manuel, remember him in Hamilton? Okay, I'm just looking at these people. It's gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a blockbuster.
This good though. I'm just glad. Whether I agree with both sides. Having something new and creating is wonderful, as well as taking something that has been generations.
David Diggs, voice of Sebastian.
Okay.
Melissa McCarthy as Ursula.
What other characters can we change? Snow White?
Oh, everybody. Well, you know what? Let's change some black people.
What do you mean?
Is there a black character that can change?
I don't need. The fact is, we don't even have any. Not in Disney.
That's sad.
What
We
black
can't
characters are in Disney that we can change to white?
Not
Wow.
Disney, but black characters, period.
Like what? Disney.
No, anything. TV.
And think about this.
Can
And
we
you would have
change
to go to a lot
anybody?
of other countries and see what they have in place, because a lot of countries have done things for years, even over our
Okay.
fairly new country.
No, you can do Family Matters. Could be white.
And
I'm just saying, what's a black cast they can remake and make them white?
blackish, whitish. You do whitish.
No, you got to have it as the exact one.
Or it has to be
Not a
blackish with
spin-off.
white people. Well, that one won't work.
Well, I said
That
Family
one won't
Matters.
work. Yeah.
You could do Family Matters.
Most of your sitcoms can probably be a black family. Yes.
Could you do Fresh Prince with Eminem? You could do Fresh Prince with Eminem. This white boy comes from this
From the city, the
from
inner
Detroit,
city.
like he did, and then he
Move with his aunt, his uncle.
and his uncle, and they're like regular, quote unquote, stale white people, and he's like a rapper, a hip hop rapper from another place. There you go, guys, white people. That's mad.
Or Good Times. I don't think you
No,
can do
they
Good
can't live in the
Times.
ghetto.
See, isn't that sad? Why couldn't you do Good Times
You can't.
with a white family?
Not in the ghetto project. They can't live in the project.
See?
You could do the Jeffersons.
No.
Yes, you can. Moving on up.
No.
A poor middle.
So the opposite would be they would be neighbors to a white woman married to a black man.
Yes. And the Jeffersons were white people who were regular middle class. And he gets a chain of dry cleaners and they move on up to the penthouse in the sky.
I guess a lot of times you listen
With a
to-
white maid.
I guess a lot of times you look at those stories and you go, that's already happening. That's not believable.
You know why
They've
you
been
can't
moving
do,
up
watch
since the
this.
beginning of-
You know why none of those made sense?
Why?
Because they already have shows with all of those.
Okay.
They just called something else.
Oh.
Just like the show you watch with the Friends with Queen Latifah.
Oh, a Living Single.
That was Friends.
That's Friends. Yeah.
Living Single
Four
was
women
first.
and the two guys.
And then they said, let's go ahead and create Friends.
A white version of Living Single. I get it. But the point is, does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Does it matter which way we go with putting a spin on it?
If you want to do a white Family Matters or Fresh Prince, I don't care.
Because if it's a funny comedian,
If it's funny, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Goodness.
If it's a white guy in there, he can rap like Eminem.
Yes.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the Fresh Prince of Detroit, whatever area.
Oh, they
Detroit
already
is.
did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Well, he remade it.
No, the white version.
Who did it?
It was done before the Fresh Prince. The Beverly Hillbillies.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Move them to Bel Air, and they was in the swimming pool, the cement
I was thinking
pond.
that'd be like the Jeffersons.
Oh, okay.
Because they own a lot. So
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Beverly Hills Building.
Wendy says she's adorable. She is. And Wendy says the Cosbys. Yeah, you could do the Cosbys. The white Cosbys.
Mm-hmm.
A white doctor married to a white lawyer.
Yeah. But that's boring. Y'all know that. Y'all know it was so exciting to see a black family, a black doctor and a black lawyer married. You don't see that often. So you were sitting there like because we had to watch the Brady Bunch when we were growing up. We loved the Brady Bunch. We loved the Partridge Family because there was no other shows that we can go, wow, look at Cindy getting teased. Baby talk, baby talk. It's a wonder you can walk.
Yeah.
We didn't have no other families that we can watch and go, let's get into their family life and stuff. So Bill Cosby was like, yeah, black family.
Or a black family that wasn't struggling. Like we
Yeah,
watched
like
the Good
Good
Times.
Times.
Yeah, we always had to be in the hood or something like that.
Oh, they made it through though.
Yeah.
They made it through.
All right.
Okay.
So everybody, there's a dog coming out. So the
Okay.
people that's mad on both sides, the black people that's mad because you said, why can't we have our own? Get over it. And the white people that's mad because you think we still in your character. Get over it.
Exactly. The parents hopefully would take their kids to watch the movie.
It was a lot of little black girls who are so happy that she's black.
Yeah.
They see themselves a representation of themselves on the big screen.
And that's how it was when Obama made president.
Yeah.
My goodness, a black man can be in the White House. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Bruce Willis. This one is quick.
What's going on with
Bruce?
him?
We talked about the other day about Bruce Willis having dementia. Well, his wife is begging the paparazzi not to yell at him in the street. They trying to get his picture when he come out, and they yelling at the man, and they
makes him nervous.
causing problems.
Oh, paparazzi.
Bruce
They
Willis
had problems with Princess Diane.
Bruce Willis' wife, Emma Willis, has called on paparazzi to keep their distance and stop yelling at the Die Hard star when they see him in public. She made an emotional plea in video shared on her Instagram page over the weekend saying there's still a lot of education that needs to be put forth about people living with dementia, recounting a recent incident in which a photographer attempted to speak to the ailing actor as he made a rare public appearance to meet friends for coffee in Santa Monica. The 44-year-old model noted how difficult and stressful it can be to get someone out into the world and to navigate them safely when they have dementia.
I think
Just everybody calm down. If you see Bruce Willis, don't run up and yell at him and try to take pictures.
And I'm hoping that they remember to do that, because people, a lot of times the paparazzi get so caught up in themselves with the story, they don't realize that that person may have a health issue. They may be trying to, go somewhere real quick,
Well, she added, for the video people, please don't be yelling at my husband, asking him how he's doing.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
That's
Give him his space. Allow for our family or whoever's with him that day to be able to get him from point A to point B safely. Now, I agree with her on that, but here's another side of it.
Okay.
They need to put some kind of earplugs or something in his ear.
Okay. Because you're thinking a lot of the paparazzi still won't listen, and they still may be noises that
If
may
you
alarm
want to
him.
get him out of the house and get him into
some earplugs
a
on.
restaurant or something where they can put him in a private area, when he's put some earplugs or something in his ear, he don't know what's going on. He had dementia, so he gonna get out what's going on.
No.
Put something in his ear so they don't hear. He don't hear all the ruckus, and then shuffle him into the restaurant real quick.
If that's fine, if he'll keep them on and don't take them off.
No. Once you get in, take them off.
No, I'm saying for them to do the transition. If he's okay with keeping them on and they just moving them about.
Yeah.
And they see that helps at least keep the noise down.
And then also call ahead so that you can figure out how to get him in and out of the restaurant without a lot of these things going on. Can he go through a back door or something?
Isn't there some laws or rules on the paparazzi coming all at you?
If you tell, I don't believe the paparazzi are that bad.
Okay.
I think if you call ahead and tell the restaurant.
But all they can do is take a photo of him. They can't ask questions because of what's going on with his illness.
We can't answer it. But I'm saying, I believe, unless I'm totally wrong on people being good people by heart, if you call ahead and tell the restaurant will tell the photographers or whatever, Bruce Willis is coming. We have to have y'all stand behind this line 20 feet or whatever as he gets out the car. You think they won't listen?
I don't know. I don't think all of them will listen. I think, too, it's probably them coming out their own home.
Yeah.
But the fact is, she's just saying, okay, pictures, but don't be loud.
Don't be yelling at him.
Ask him questions.
Yeah.
Trying to have some conversation with him. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's my little thing on that too. Everybody leave Bruce Willis alone. We love Bruce Willis.
I know.
Die Hard.
We're going to miss him in the movies.
Yeah. Well, we got enough to keep
I wish he could still act until he's like,
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. They have treatment now.
Well, it's sad that, how sometimes you look at the wives with these famous men or rich men or whatever, and they have the men sometimes, the third wife, the second wife, the fourth wife, have them when they're sick.
You know what I like about this, though?
Like Muhammad Ali.
I know. He waited till he got to his last wife, and then he got sick.
Yeah.
What I do like about this is Demi posted, too, and she's still close to him.
Oh.
So I like how they still keep that same family structure.
Okay. But this wife is the one taking care of him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Well, she got money, so it's not like she...
I know, but you don't have him in his right.
I know. I'm just saying.
The rightness of his
just
career.
saying, it's a lot of women taking care of husbands. They ain't got no money, and they taking care of their husband.
Yeah.
She all right.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Beast. Now you don't know Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is the highest paid YouTuber. Wow. I believe it may have changed recently.
Oh my
But
God.
back in the day, unless it's changed, Mr. Beast is the highest paid YouTuber. Mr. Beast stirs backlash after asking fans to fix Walmart displays for his Feastables chocolate bars. The YouTube creator snack company said it is holding a contest for fans who clean the displays. Now, the one thing I do like about Mr. Beast, he gives back a lot. He makes millions of dollars a month on YouTube. Millions.
You're kidding.
A month. And he recently paid for hundreds of people to have the hearing restored. And it was another country that does the procedure. And he paid for hundreds of these people from all over the country, all over the world, to get their hearing restored. They've never been able to hear.
That's beautiful.
Also eyesight too, I think. That thing I think Daddy wants to get. To have their eyesight restored and stuff. He does a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He does a lot of things.
Too, with all that money.
Yeah, he has a philanthropy channel where he gives back a lot.
And he's been on a while?
Yeah. Mr. Beast is known,
Okay.
Now, Jimmy Donaldson, the stunt YouTuber better known as Mr. Beast, tweeted an unconventional request to followers Friday, sparking backlash and inspiring memes. I need your help. Next time you see Feastables in Walmart and soon to be in new retailers, if you could clean up the presentation and make it look better, that make me be very happy, Donaldson tweeted. I'm building a team to do this routinely, just need help in the short term. So look what people was doing. People was fixing up the like this. They make it look like this, so they fixing it up, right? To make the display look good.
Okay.
Donaldson launched Feastables, a snack company that produced chocolate bars, cookies, and other sweets last year. The products are available at Walmart. The Feastables Twitter account shared that fans who clean the Walmart display can enter a contest to win $5,000. Participants have to submit the before and after selfies of the display to be considered for the monthly drawing.
Oh my God.
And it's a monthly drawing of $5,000. Now, Donaldson, who became the most followed individual YouTuber in November, so recently, got mixed responses to his tweet. While some fans shared photos of themselves participating in the contest, others appeared more unsettled by the request. Several criticized him for asking fans to work without compensation.
Oh.
Now, why would they complain about that?
He said if you can...
It's a contest.
It's a contest. So with the contest being said, you can't get paid to do it being a contest.
It's fascinating to watch the stage of capitalism where people are honored to do free labor for rich people that don't care about them. How do people take something from that. You see how we take everything and make it bad.
Yes.
Oh, the rich man wants y'all to work for him. He wants y'all to clean up. He wants y'all to clean up his displays until he can hire somebody to do it. And just because what about even if it is a contest? You can enter in a contest.
Right.
Let's say it wasn't a contest. It doesn't matter. If you're a fan of Mr. Beast,
that's what you want to do.
If Nicki Minaj said, let's say we still have record stores. Mm-hmm. If Nicki Minaj said, all my fans, when y'all go to the record store, make sure my section of my tapes and display stuff is good. Mm-hmm. How is that her saying, I want y'all to work for me free? You my fan.
Thank you. I guess they feel like you asking them to fix up and tidy up. That becomes a job now because it's physically you're doing
But you don't have to do it. You have to do your job.
The fact that you asked.
See, I can't, I'm telling y'all, people make me so mad.
Americans.
How do you take him saying that and cause backlash?
Thank you.
You don't have to do it.
And who is the backlash coming from? Is it a lot of people that's backlash?
Apparently he got a lot of people back saying you trying to get people to work for you for free.
He said it's a contest.
Even if it wasn't a contest.
No, but what makes him, let's just say if it wasn't a contest, they probably have more of an argument.
Yeah.
But it is a contest. That's why I don't understand why the argument is there. Why is the backlash there when these people are doing this for a contest?
Yeah.
So if I get a chance to win some money,
yeah,
I am going to do whatever you say what the contest criteria is.
So that's it.
That's not me working for free. Yeah. I'm trying to enter into a contest. So I don't understand that backlash.
Well, to me, leave it alone. If you don't want to clean up his section, you don't have to. It's not a job.
You don't have to enter the contest though, right? Isn't that part of entering the contest?
Exactly. And even if it wasn't a contest, if you want to clean up Mr. Beast's section and you're a fan, clean it up.
But I get something.
If we have books, we're going to have books. If we have books in my hair product, and you see it in Walmart and y'all watch our show, y'all could be in there in Walmart or something. Wendy or some of y'all, oh, there's the Woods Report. This is tacky. Let's clean that up. And then you come on here and say, hey, y'all, we was at Walmart the other day and we just fixed up y'all little section. We'd be like, oh, thank you.
But I think you'll be backlash if you ask them to. Now, if we ask Wendy and them to enter in a contest,
exactly,
where you would see our display in Walmart
and take a picture,
take a photo of it, and however that we have criteria or how you enter in the contest for a chance
and
to
we'll
win
draw every month.
I shouldn't get a backlash.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because you enter in a contest.
Thank you. So that was it.
Oh, that's stupid.
That was it for Mr. Beast. And real quick, North Carolina HBCU divided after Caucasian email group created. This is what we was talking about, that whole white privilege thing and about we can't never have nothing. HBCUs are doing well. So all of a sudden, you got to have all these little white groups and white people like that guy on the other campus coming in to mess up stuff.
What are they doing?
This was the title of an invitation. Oh, welcome to the Caucasian Student Group. This was the title of an invitation to a private email group received by more than 700 students at Elizabeth City State University Thursday that has caused controversy at the HBCU school. ECSU Junior Keegan Williams showed CBS 17 sister station an email from Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Inclusion, Dr. Tiffany Hinton. I just think this was poorly thought out idea, and it was executed in a way that hit very deep with all of us. To see, an important official of the school basically take the demographics off our application from when we were just freshmen and use that to the group us together, it was a little degrading to say the least. In the email, it stated the group's purpose to be one white, where Hinton could share important school-related and identity-based information with students, including student association, scholarship, and inclusion group meetings. It noted that people who received the email were added to identity group based on your admission demographic information. It said inclusion was an institutional value, and the ECSU sought to move diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts forward. My thing is,
the email came from
the school. Looks like an official.
Oh,
my thing is,
calling out.
If you are your own white person and you're at this school and you say to another white person, hey, why don't we talk something about your experiences or
share our experiences at an HBCU.
It's a few other white people here too that
they may want to share as well.
Yeah, they may want to share, but it's not an exclusive group. It's not, if somebody black say, hey, can I come? We really don't want you to, but you can.
Oh, stop. The school itself is not inclusive for them to be there.
Exactly.
Okay, because it's not just for black students.
Thank you.
It's a historically black college, but we don't just take all black students.
Exactly.
But who did that email come from?
It said the Vice Chancellor for Diversity and Inclusion. So I see where her point was to try to get them to come together or whatever.
Maybe it shouldn't have been done by the
Not
school.
that way. It was poorly operated.
Maybe the school students can do it.
Exactly.
If anything's coming from faculty and above,
yes,
that can be considered right. So I kind of see they had to be careful with that because, like you're saying, who was the foundation of this?
What's the foundation?
Who started this?
Exactly.
A white kid who's seeking out other white kids to share experiences.
Then that's an issue. Yeah. Oh, if it came like that, then that's okay.
Hey, dude, I got a little group that we got coming together and I'm meeting in my dorm. And I wanted to pull in some other white kids who've been here and just kind of share your experience.
And y'all have to understand that anytime in this country we see a group of white people that come together exclusive, we're going to have red flags come up because we haven't had good experiences with y'all coming together in white only groups.
Right.
It's okay. I understand what you're saying. But when we hear stuff like white power or white being proud to be white or white group, that's automatically puts red flags to us because we don't get positive. In the past, those haven't been positive groups.
Right. Not trusting. Yeah.
So, all right.
So you think this will go somewhere then because of where it came from?
Well, hopefully it got shot down.
Yeah, I know.
Let them do it together if they want to, and let's not make it called an exclusive white group.
Because remember that Abbott Elementary episode of the white teacher.
Thank you.
Teaching Black history to the class. The Black father got upset. I don't want no white teacher teaching my kid Black history.
And he was wrong.
And he was wrong. First of all, the principal did tell him off and say, you gonna only show up on February, the month of Black history.
You.
And I sat in the class and I learned a lot.
I like when white people, I would love for a white teacher to teach Black history.
Because it's history.
It's history.
And they can know more just as much as we know. It's like reading a book and learning and teaching.
It's not more.
You don't have to experience it.
Exactly.
To teach it.
Exactly.
So come on, people. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't have to be in World War II to teach World War II.
Thank you. I'm teaching history. I may not even be near that war.
Right.
Well, I heard some people say that it makes white people feel bad, and a lot of them do feel bad when they hear about our history and told about what they did.
That's why they don't want to hear it. Yeah.
They feel guilty.
It's guilt.
It's guilt.
They're trying to say that we're trying to make them feel
it's guilt.
guilty.
Nobody's trying to make you feel. I say teach all of it. Black people own slaves too.
Thank you. Whitley, her character on Different World, when Jada's character brought up to Whitley, I found out your family owns slaves. Whitney, you can buy her for a penny.
So I think all history should be taught.
And she felt so embarrassed.
Yeah.
My family owned slaves, and she was Black.
All history.
So we teach it all. Whoever knows it, we all need to grow and learn. And we can't be walking around on eggshells going, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And let's just say, for sake of argument, your relatives did own slaves.
Yeah.
If that's you, is that how you feel now?
If you don't feel that way, then you're okay.
Then you're free. Move on.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I tell you.
But what do you tell me?
Teaching race relations.
Oh, yeah.
Just really hitting the hitting some nerves now.
Yeah.
Dealing with ethnicity.
All right, with our African mask in the background.
Yes. We should have the Congos playing.
They not bad African masks though, like Larry Reid. He got them evil looking ones.
I know. He has one that looks like ours. There's one that looks like ours.
Ours look kind of
that round one. I think I saw one on his wall.
Ours look regular. They don't
try
look
to get friendly, man.
They don't look evil. We have a little doll. He kind of could be. I always think about him when I'm at night. We don't have him up now. He's not up.
What dog?
In the other place in the hallway. Remember, he had a spirit, and he looked kind of. And I always think, what if he came alive like that movie?
Not in our house, he won't.
No, in that movie. Remember that movie?
The Trilogy of
Terror. Y'all remember Trilogy of Terror?
He had a little. He was chasing that woman.
Right.
And then she was sitting and hitting it on the floor, waiting on her mother to come visit her.
Yeah. She turned into it.
Oh, not in our Christian home.
Oh no,
and we pray over every item that come in here.
Yeah, Ma, you rolling back again? All right, she telling you to sign in.
I did already. Thank you.
All right, and you're supposed to do a sign,
not roll over.
Sign in. Hey, sign in. Sign in. Can you hear me? Hey, I don't want everybody else to hear. Sign in.
Lenore.
That's what you did.
Lenore.
You did that. When we was looking up stuff, remember? You would go on your phone.
Yeah, because I figured
you would speak. You wouldn't type it. Look up Kardashians. Kim, hold on. While you in the middle of the show, look up Kim Kardashian. And I'm like,
we were looking
you
for her.
You do know I can still hear you.
We were looking for her sister's jeans, her jean line.
But I'm saying,
size it went up to.
Just because, why do people think you can't hear them because they do this? Look up.
No, I was talking to my phone. I knew you guys could hear me, but I still had to make sure my phone was hearing me.
But what does this mean?
Because it's talking directly to the phone.
Kardashian.
Because my phone, if it's not clear, it'll say other stuff. Other things will come up.
Lenore, I want to sign in. Lenore.
She rolled over.
Lenore, sign. And then what's going slow mean? Lenora, sign. If you're gonna do that, nothing should come out of your mouth, right? Because you want me to read what you're saying. You should go like this. Don't go sign in. Lenora, sign.
I'm a fake because I'm laughing.
Sign. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we understand what you're saying because you said it out loud.
I told her yesterday that I was going to have a sign I was going to have a sign drawn out and she can hold it up. And that will remind me to do what I needed to do. Yeah. So I need to make that sign so she won't be rolling over.
Wendy says they look nice. Yes, I remember. Probably the trilogy thing. Yeah. All right, y'all. So that was it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Always believe.
Yes.
Make sure you like the video. That's the only thing that the thing looks at, the computer. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.